Seafood sampler is coming to you guys. We're gonna sample it in 3 different variations. Easy prepare, and it's gonna taste amazing.
But what I really want to know is, are you gonna go my way?
From the bed, baby, from the bed.
And I got to know, yeah. Are you gonna go my way? And I got to know.
All day long, man. People have no idea what they're in for in this one, right? Damn, where'd that come from? 5 pounds of just protein right here. Doesn't get any better than this. This kind of protein, which is so pure for the body, it just loves it, grabs it, goes right to the target muscle, it's thirsting for it to rebuild stronger. That's a huge win there, guys. All of them lead to a stronger, healthier body, man. And it's just a home run packed meal here, man.
Cause baby, I got to know.
3 for 3, man. 3 for 3. Well, why wouldn't it be, right? It's Crispy Account Cookbook, man. Everything's 3 for 3 here. Ain't no strikeouts here, man. Seafood samplers coming to you guys. It's a collection of just pearls from the sea, man. That's all that good lean protein. What's going in your body after this? Minerals, vitamins, the good fats, the fiber, the complex carbohydrates, and tons of protein from the sea, man. Let's show you what's on the table real fast. We got solid, fresh swordfish here, tuna steaks, sea scallops, salmon steaks, and shrimp. That's our seafood. That's what's coming from the sea in our bodies to grow our muscles, to make sure all our work in the gym comes back 110% return of our investment. Outside of here is all of our veggies, all of our taste elements and stuff. Nice solid onions, tomatoes, lemon with a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette. We're gonna make our own like salad dressing right there. We got our different color green peppers and red peppers and yellow peppers. Head of lettuce, man. And that's it. The only thing you need for this as far as equipment, cutting board and a knife. You need some kebab sears, and then George Foreman. That's all you need. So anybody that's in the fraternity house at college, or you're in the service, you know, and you're in the barracks, you know, you can do this anywhere. You can do this out in a pool house. You can travel to a hotel. This is all good stuff. Easy repair, and all the bang for the buck you need. This is called a seafood sampler because we're going to sample it in 3 different variations. Once we cook this thing up, we're going to present it to the consumer eating it, 3 different styles or 1 variation. One style is going to be a tossed salad version with different salad dressing that we're going to create. The other one is going to be in like a tortilla wrap, handheld wrap. The other one is going to be like a seafood kebab with our green peppers and onions and stuff, with all of our meats and stuff. When you get this kind of stuff, guys, you can get any type of fish. But because you're going to do the kebabs, you want to get some steaks, so nice and thick here. Because you're going to sear them with the sears here on the swordfish, the tuna, the scallops, the salmon, and the shrimp. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements there. Imagine you have something in between each one. A pepper, an onion, whatever you kind of like to put in there. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, you're going to have 6 elements in there. I mean, one's in between each one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then outside and front side. 6 things on the stick. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare 3 tortilla wraps, 3 kebab wraps, or you know, sticks, and the rest of it's going to go into a salad. All done very fast. So the hardest part here is the shrimp. I got to peel the vein real fast, so bear with me. We'll peel these things up. I mean, this is all just total lean protein, guys. Everything your body needs, a good protein that your body accepts. All organic and fresh. Your body's loving it, man. You know, again, it's not what you eat, it's what your body absorbs. That's a hard gym session that demands creative. When you bring in that supply of the nutrition in a timely manner after the demand, your body's loving it. And when it's organic like this and natural food without chemicals and everything else, that even in RTDs, you know, I drink them all the time, but it's a foreign substance to our body. So before it can even get to our body, right? Our body's got to do a check and balance, make sure it's okay to come through. This stuff the body loves. It's part of it, it knows it, it's like good friends, it passes right through. So when you do organic and you're eating this kind of stuff right after the time of a hard gym session when the demand's been created, boom, you're getting the bang for the buck, especially this kind of protein, which is so pure for the body. It just loves it, grabs it, goes right to the target muscle that's thirsting for it to rebuild stronger. And that's a huge win there, guys, and it's gonna taste amazing. So first thing we're gonna do, guys, let's peel and vein the shrimp real fast. Take these 2 bowls. One bowl is for the shells, and the other one's gonna be the excess. So bear with me, we'll speed this thing up, and then we will be right back with you. So make sure you peel this off and get all the shells off, guys. So I'm gonna show you real fast how you peel one shrimp. Grab by the tail, come underneath where the feet are, come around the top side, all the way around, and just peel off all that portion. Once the shell's gone, pull off the feet. This is a shrimp cocktail style right now, where you leave the tail on. For us, we're not going to. We're gonna pull the tail off. Now just do one quick pass, it's all clean, goes in there. For all of them, here we go. Shrimp is peeled. Now when I say peeled in the vein, what does the vein mean? The vein means that you're taking the shit out of it, you know, the urinary tract. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a smaller knife. Let me kill ourselves here. And urinary tract's this backside, kind of like the spine of the shrimp. So you're gonna put them down there, and you're just gonna kind of cut, not all the way through, just cut a little bit of it. What happens is when you open it back up, you see, like, this one's pretty clean, so that one's good to go. But some of these guys, you know, were popped or caught right before, you know, a nice bowel movement. So you open them up just to make sure it's all clean. Like all that shit right there, that's part of the shit track of it all. So we're gonna do a quick little peeling, a little deveining of it all. Like this one here, it's got all of this, like, that's all shit, man, coming out of the guy. We don't need to put that in our body. So it's gonna throw them all in here once we open it up, and then we just rinse them off real fast, pull all that out of the shrimp. So just basically slice open the back side of it, spread it open, and you'll see this track line right here, which is waste product. We don't need that in our bodies. So if we're gonna be extra healthy, man, do a little extra step here. Cut the backs of them open, helps to devein them, and then we'll just rinse them through with water, and then be ready to go for the kebab. On the kebab, guys, it's all gonna be raw, and then we're gonna cook it all together. I'll show you that in a second. I got a big load. Motherfucker was hungry. Look at that. Fucking, I got another shrimp in there, man. Fucking pregnant. Don't need to be eating that shit, you know what I mean, guys? Okay, so now we're just gonna rinse them all off. Have you guys ever heard of something called butterfly shrimp? What that means is they actually cut it and they push it out like this. And turns a shrimp like that, and they slice those open so it's like a butterfly, it opens up. And you see a lot of that, they're breaded and stuff, and in a lot of restaurants, Red Lobster and stuff. Butterfly shrimp, that's what they're talking about. It's a shrimp, but butterflied open like that. Once we do that, guys, just gonna rinse each one off. Make sure all the crap is out of each one. Boom. So we're eating nothing but lean, clean protein, man, from the sea. Our good friends in the sea, man. All clean. Our swimps be ready. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna tackle the fish now. Cut them into nice pieces. When I said this is prepared 3 different ways, it's cut 3 different ways too. Or really 2 different ways. So, yeah, that's the shit you don't want to be eating, guys. Would you eat that? I don't know, some of you guys are kinky shit motherfuckers. You do some weird shit like that, I guess. Anyway, take this fish, I'm gonna take off the skin right here, real easy with the swordfish. Let's cut that back piece off. That's the skin on both pieces. So we're gonna do 3 kebabs. So what we wanna do is we want a nice little solid piece there to cut them with, you know, to put them on the steaks. So something like that looks pretty solid to me. Nice solid steak right there. A couple squares. Make them all kind of congruent, same size. Boom. Swordfish, ready to go. There's no skin on the tuna steaks. So my man here, this is a nice ahi tuna, man. There's the other one I did, that seared ahi tuna. Just throw this on the pan, man, a little bit of olive oil, about maybe a minute on both sides, sear it, and you're ready to eat it. Nice red on the inside. It's the ahi tuna, man. Now that is solid. That's a feast right there. So let's slice this guy up into some nice squares too. Nothing but pure protein here, guys. All muscle. Muscle going in, creating more muscle on the inside. Tuna's good to go. Our scallops, sea scallops, they're already ready to go. That's a sea scallop. These smaller scallops, guys, that are kind of like that big, they're called bay scallops. So sea scallops are what you want. Now the salmon here, we have the skin on it. This one's a little bit more of a motherfucker, bitch, so you gotta kind of come underneath the skin here. So kind of come around with it the best you can. Cut it. Once you got it cut a little bit and it's come over to the top side, sometimes it'll peel right off for you. Sometimes it'll tear, so sometimes you put a knife in there, help it along its way. Throw that skin away. Slice them up into pieces too. Kind of same kind of size chunks. There's one piece of salmon. Do it for all of them real fast. If the salmon's already cooked, if you guys are gonna cook the salmon as is, like a fillet, leave the skin on it. Once it cooks, it peels really very effortlessly off of it. But here we're going raw because it's going on the kebab, so we gotta do it this way, which is, it's more stubborn, but we'll get there. Sharp knife helps too, make sure it's sharp.
Everybody's got a hungry heart.
2 more.
Lay down your money and you play your part. Everybody's got a
Okay, all of our elements now are sliced and diced. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix up 3 kebabs. But before we do the kebabs, because this is all the protein of it all, we got one element left to do, which is all of our vitamins, minerals, and extra taste factor. All of our veggies. So let's do that guy. Here, with green peppers first. Cut it right down the middle. Come with your hand. Just kind of, what you can do with this knife. Just kind of cut off the insides there. Boom. Kind of creep out any seeds and stuff. Great flavor in the peppers, man. Good natural fat burner too. But just really adds a lot of flavor without any cost. Before you start all this, turn your joy foreman on. Just so it's all heated up, ready to go. Multitasking, man. So that's heating, preparing, so you're not waiting on the heater. All right, 2 more of these guys. This is Does it matter if it's red, green, or yellow? Not really. It's just really for the appearance. It's nice to have different colors. That's why I got the different meats, different colors, from like a, you know, cream to a red to like a white to, you know, it's just color, man. It's all good protein, all good flavoring. You can keep it all the same. You can actually just do one fish the whole time. You don't need multiple ones, or just shrimp or anything else. This variety. So, just like our meat is, nice and that kind of size on the kebab, we're gonna go for the same kind of size on these guys. So let's cut them all. So right now they're cut in half. So we'll cut them all in quarters. Let's cut in quarters. And if you grab a piece of meat, I mean, you just eyeball this, but just so you kind of can see, if that's your meat piece, you're gonna do the same kind of, you know, piece. So when it goes on the kebabs, it's about the same size. So, you know, average pepper, maybe you get 3 pieces per, maybe 4. So grab all the red guys, put them in there, just make it easier for later. Got a red bowl, or a yellow bowl. More red ones, green bowl. Last to do, onions. So we're getting very close. Onion, chop them in half. Make sure we go this way. Right down the core, north-south, like it's the earth. You got the North Pole, South Pole, cut right through the poles. Peel off a kind of layer right there, so cut that corner off. And just peel the skin away. So you got the outer skin off. Depends how much you like onions. So what I do is I cut them in thirds. So this is in half. I'm gonna cut it in thirds here. So this is half. I'm gonna come here, cut once in the middle, come around, cut one more time through it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the outer. These all fall apart if you cut the right way, guys. So you're just gonna take this outer piece right here, and these are all your pieces. You don't need to cut it up anymore. You leave it in these like little quadrants like this, and that's what's gonna go onto your kebab. If you cut the other way, then it doesn't quite work, and my eyes are already watering. I mean, again, I always say this to you guys, but what that is, and you'll trick some people into it, because they're like, wow, you're a lot smarter than you think you are, than we thought you were. But it's an enzyme being released within the onion. It's pure, but once it's cut, the enzyme is released in the air. That enzyme is called acetase, and once it hits your eyeballs, it forms a chemical reaction which causes you to cry. So it's a good movie trick for actors. And then you're ready to go for it. Ready to hit that scene, the all-powerful scene. All right, so hit this guy, do the same exact thing. Because we went north to south, cut off the 2 poles of the sphere. Peel back that first layer. Boom. And then again, we're going into thirds, right? So here's half, so come over here to third. Right down to the center, switch them back around, hit the other third. And then what you do is you pull this off. Just kind of push your hands in there, and it'll start to peel off for you. All these different layers that go in the kebab. So if you like onions, you put more of one there. It's all about preference at this point. The prep is practically done. All right, do a little cleanup here. Be right back with you on how we prepare the kebab. Okay. Warming up. This thing has an actual setting. It's set to like 350 right now. That's the setting. But most George Foreman's, just when you plug it in, I think that's the natural setting. That's why I put it there. This one is a little more higher tech, so you can adjust it. Anyway, so you have to figure out what you want, guys. Here are our elements. We're not using any of the lemons, the lettuce. We're not gonna need the other onion for this. We're just using the peppers, and the one onion we've already split for the kebab portion. We're gonna use all this for the tossed version of the salad, as well as the tortilla wraps. But first we're gonna get these guys on and start cooking them, because the rest of this stuff is gonna be on the pan to cook. Okay, so grab a searing stick, right? And you can play any way you want. So you know you have meat, 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 and meat. So in between you're gonna have, you know, veggie or whatever thing you want. So we'll start off maybe with green up top. So kind of just put him through there, like such. Bring him down. Put a nice piece of meat on there. Push him down. And they're tight. Maybe go with like a onion now, maybe. Push him right on through there. Maybe another pepper if you want. Nah, fuck it. I'll go for some more meat. Let's go for the yellow pepper. Make a stoplight, you know? So it's like red, yellow, and green. Go for a scallop or two if you want. Now we're gonna go for another onion. Go for some shrimpies. Maybe another one here. No, let's go for a little onion. Nice piece of salmon on top of that. And then we'll put the guy on top here. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these guys, but it's a traffic light. So you got red, yellow, and green. And then we got our swordfish here, some onion, tuna, the yellow lemon, our sea scallops, some more onion, shrimp, onion, salmon, red pepper. So there's one. We're gonna make two more of these guys. Put him right there. Do them the same way. So we'll start off with the green light. Green light, go. Yeah, look at that mofo. Nothing but flavor and protein, man. Flavor and protein. Last one. You can do them all this way if you want, guys. You don't have to do anything else. You can just do them all this way. Badass, man. But I want to show you the other ways that you can prepare this. That's why it's a sampler. There's 3 different versions that you can deliver this to your friends coming over, loved ones that are coming up for the meal, man. So here we are. So we're going green. Popping a piece of swordfish on afterwards. Nice and thick, man. Nice and thick. Some fish, guys, you can't use because you can't quite get it thick enough. Even the sea scallops, man, they're not as dense, I guess, as a meat. So they're flimsy. So they sear, they kind of like can fall off of it. So just be careful with it. Need a little more room. Just barely got them all on that one. Okay, so these are our 3 kebabs that go on there. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a little bit of olive oil and we're just gonna kind of sprinkle it over top of them. Helps to cook it nicely. Good omega-3 fatty acids in here. So we're gonna grab it, kind of just pour them over top. Just kind of run your hands around them and stuff. And that guy's ready to go. There's one.
I'm gonna go my way.
Last one.
Got to know.
You might be asking, what are we doing with all the remaining stuff here, huh? A man chop shop. He's going into effect. I'll show you what I'm talking about. First thing, the meat goes into a pan. We cook it up. When that's cooking, we chop all this stuff up, put it in the pan, balsamic vinaigrette with a lemon juice, natural fat burner. Mix it all in there. Shred up the lettuce for the tall salad, which will also go inside of a tortilla. So got a little cleanup to do here real fast. And then right there. In our pan goes olive oil. Nice little coating of that. And all of our fish. When we start cooking this, we'll cook our kebabs at the same time. So for right now, getting tight here, getting tight. So it's gonna cut up all of our pieces here into smaller pieces now. One's cut up. Yeah, I'll go in there.
I ain't gonna go my way, 'cause baby I got to know. Yeah.
Hey, one point with the salmon, guys, I want to show is that salmon's got bones in it, man. So when you're feeling this and you're cutting it up, you feel some of the bones, and make sure what you do is you pull them out, cut them out. But these little bones right here, you want to make sure you get rid of them. So when you're cutting it up like this, you'll feel it right away. And just make sure you do the best you can with pulling them out. They won't kill you, it's just that you have to pick them out of your food later on. So if you can do it now, this makes the enjoyment that much better later. Almost there. The rest of these pieces are kind of bony. We'll toss them. A few shrimp left. I forgot. We're done, man. Boom, it's a lot of seafood right there, guys. A lot of seafood, big pan here. Mix it all around, get that olive oil on there. Oh man, this is just, my body's starting to water looking at this. Okay, the only seasoning I'm using, guys, besides the olive oil, it's really easy. I use this Old Bay seasoning. It's the lemon and herb version. So that's my kind of flavor. It gives a little bit of attitude. Plus that lemon flavor, it's really nice. You can always use your lemon pepper if you want to, but this guy's a badass. So put them on there kind of heavy. Also gonna sprinkle them on each kebab. And rotate the kebabs over. Hit it again. Mix around. So we'll have to stir this up as we go. And most of that fish you can eat pretty much raw. Shrimp, I don't think you want to eat raw, it'll taste so good. But the tuna, the salmon, you can definitely eat that raw. So it's your preference on how you want to cook it. Don't overcook it, man. Leave that flavor in there and stuff. And if you overcook it, it gets too tough and stuff. We'll throw him on the pot here. There we are. Put a lid on him. We'll check back with him in a little bit. Once he's on there, our kebabs are going to go on a George Foreman. So it's going to open up a George Foreman. And these guys is going to place right on each one here like this. From the bed, baby, from the bed. How much time? If you're moving at a good pace, about as much time as it takes to finish the rest of this prep. So not very long, but again, we're gonna check back and forth the whole time with it. Make sure we don't burn them. But it comes down to a preference of what you really like. Okay. Once food starts hitting the grill, man, the time is on the clock. So everything's gonna go into this pan. All these things. We're gonna use them all up. The chop shop. Boom. Put them in there. Grind them all down. So we started with 2 peppers, green peppers, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 onion. Woo, a lot of green peppers there. Last one. Yellows. Somewhat of a workout. Switch hands there. Give the other one a break. Late at night activity. Boom. Start with our onions. Slice them into a little bit smaller pieces. Get ready to cry here. So with the slap chop, hold them a little bit down, but no, still cry real good. All that after leaving the building. All you want to do is you want to just kind of eliminate so small. You don't want these huge chunks. Like that would be a big chunk of an onion to bite in. So do the best you can. Increase that surface area. It's going to help the flavor too. The onions, I really like the onions a lot. So we want the onions. Not going to go in the pot here. I'm going to go right in here on top of our seafood. Add even more flavor. I'm going to stir them all around. If you want to grab a little bit of peppers too, just add some more flavor in there. Go for it. Sprinkle some of these peppers in there. Get it all up nicely. Cool. All right, a couple more things to slice and dice. Our lettuce and tomatoes. Let me just throw this guy around a little bit. And check on our kebabs. Make sure we're not burning them. What a feast, man, what a feast. Look at all the colors. Oh yeah. A little piece of tuna right here. Still somewhat raw, but you can eat it that way. All day long, man. Body's loving it, man. Okay. Throw a lid back on there. See where kebabs are going. They're getting there. They're getting there. Kind of just still need some more time on there, but getting there. Okay, so gave our arms somewhat of a break there on the slap chop. The rested. Time to reload them with tomatoes now. Make a little tomato soup out of this. Same thing as we cut the onion. Come in here, cut one side, second side, get the core of the tomato out of there. You can chop up in little pieces if you want, or some people really love tomatoes, man. I'm not a big fan of them, so I liquefy them. You know, I'll just come into pieces here, and then I'll slap chop them. Some people like those little cherry tomatoes. Whatever your preference is, whatever your salad options are, you can do that, man. I liquefy them because I don't like to taste that much. What I do like is the bang for the buck and the nutrition out of it. Make them into tomato sauce, pizza style. Get a little messy here. Coolio. Lettuce. You guys buy a head of iceberg lettuce. Peel off the top layer. Just make sure everything's clean. Peel off that one top layer's of coating. Make sure everything's out of there. Rinse her off. Just to go. What you're gonna do is just cut the core out real fast. Once the core's out, basically just kind of chop them into pieces. We're gonna toss this out. There's nothing worse, guys. Nothing worse when you go to a restaurant and you order like a wedge salad or something, or any kind of like house salad. They give you a plate the size like this, and a salad's like this size, even bigger than the plate, and you still have to cut it up, and it gets all over the countertop, and it's just a hot mess. So I like to chop it all up into pieces. So basically, when you serve it to somebody, all you need is a fork and start eating it. You don't need to sit here and slice and dice it. So we're gonna chop it all up here real nicely. You know it. You know it. Chopped up. All this, guys, is right in here. Now, there's a lot of juices, guys, from tomatoes and everything else. You look at it's kind of watery somewhat down here. So we're gonna get rid of that real fast with a strainer. Let's put everything into another bowl. The big one. So it's gonna grab, boom, check it out, dump it out. Go clean up. You're right with you. Okay, somewhat cleaned up, guys. The last thing. Salad dressing. Balsamic vinaigrette. Low fat. It's a really healthy salad dressing. There are 3 grams of protein, only 2 grams of carbs, and they're from sugar. So, but it's a good flavor. It's not too bad for you. So, let's go about that much. Right there, it's got a pretty big bowl. The rest is all gonna be lemon juice. So it's gonna be a lemon balsamic vinaigrette. And so we're just gonna cut it, just squeeze all that natural lemon juice in there. Don't even worry about the seeds of the lemon. I'll show you how we'll fix them later. There's one. I'll put 4 in there, guys. 4 lemons would be good. Once we have that finished up, got a clean bowl. Back to our strainer. Put it all in there. There's all our seeds. Easy does it. Let's do a quick stir check. Oh yeah, we're looking almost ready. Look at this awesome concoction here, man. All the flavor of the peppers and the onions in there. Lean protein. Cook it as much as you want to, guys. Basically, if you look at all the pieces of the meat here, they're cooked all the way through. There isn't any like rawness, so it's ready to go for me. You can have it a little raw. Like I eat that tuna that was raw, but this guy's ready to go, man. We'll turn them off. Boom. Just let him simmer down a little bit. Let him smell the house real nice. Yeah. We're getting better than that. Here's our salad dressing. Look how liquid he is. It's got all the flavor, all the lemon juice, the natural fat burner. It's gonna, once it combines with all this stuff, with the seasoning, it's a celebration of taste, man. Celebration of taste. Okay. Kebabs are about done. Let's see what they're looking like. Yeah. Same thing with the meat, man. You can see all the meat in here. It's all cooked all the way through. If you look on the sides and stuff, that means it's ready. Anything more, as soon as you see it, the color kind of change, pull it. Otherwise, I mean, you can keep cooking it, but you're gonna cook out the flavor. And it's just gonna get kind of like just rough. Still good protein, but it's gonna just be like kind of chewy, as opposed to really what you want, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Look at those guys, huh? Those kebabs. Seasoning dressing on there. If you guys want to take a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette here. Just kind of just do a little pour over top. People have no idea what they're in for in this one, man. They're gonna be like, damn, where'd that come from? They're gonna think you went to the store and bought it. Like, no, it's made right here. They go, really? I don't believe you. I start calling you a liar and shit. Fuck those people. All right. George did a good job for us. Tired for the evening. What's left? This guy. Hot, man. It's hot. We'll have to strain them out too. Get all that olive oil out of there. So, almost there, guys.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
So just pieces. And then it goes right into our salad. Boom.
She loves the groove. She loves a lot of things. All night, all night.
Like the old Indians, man, they do that smokes ceremonies. Okay, boom. Whew. Look at this, man. I'm talking about, good, like 5 pounds of just protein right here. All the flavors and nothing in there is bad, man. Everything in there is a, bang for the buck. Everything in here is natural, man. Organic for the body, lean muscle, just tons of protein. Your vitamins, your minerals, all the flavoring. We got a nice, 2 grams of sugar for the salad dressing to cover all this, a fat burner, just different flavors of protein, and it's just, doesn't get any better than this. Takes a little bit longer to prep it, man, but trust me, well worth the wait, well worth the wait. So, this is how we got. So one way of delivering this, guys, it's straight up kebab style. The other way, straight up salad ways. So right now, this has to be mixed and tossed. So it's gonna mix up all the lettuce. Fucking hot motherfucker. God damn. Hotter than shit right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Salad dressing goes in. So, got the kebab style, right? Easy enough. Tortilla style. Boom. 1 tortilla. Oh man, it's good. Three tortillas. Plenty left over here too, guys. Plenty left over. When I say what you do is you make food, one time prep it, keep eating it all week long. This is plenty. I mean, I can't tell you how many salads I can do real fast. Let's do 1 salad. Boom. The rest of them, cut worse. Lunch tomorrow, the next day, the day after that. Now, because there's a lot of liquid here, you guys get a little spatula strainer. it up. Liquid come out. Boom, there's one. Make them small if you want, I'll just make them two real large. Like I said, stressing we don't need. So, this is still kind of warm. I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit as I clean up, and then after I clean everything up, I'll be back to present dinner for you.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy a thing, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? So why on earth should I moan?
Time to eat. Work's been done, everything's put away nice and clean. What do we got here, man? The seafood sampler. Sampling in 3 different variations. We got our seafood kebab, our seafood salad here. Then we have our seafood wraps, man. All of them are just a home run meal. These are really good to go. If you're on the go, staying with this, very easy to clean up. This takes a little more time, fingers to eat it and stuff, but all the same kind of ingredients served in 3 different ways. And what do we have also? Food for tomorrow, the next day. So we have abundance, so we're not, one time we cook, we're eating the whole time that week, usually on one's prep and cleanup. So that's a solid recipe for me, man. Let's do a taste, let's cool down a little bit. Nothing but lean protein, all your vitamins and minerals, the good carbs, good fats with the salmon, the olive oil. I mean, it's just a home run packed meal here, man. Oh, like peppers, you can taste it all, man. You're gonna love this. Your body's gonna love it. These are fucking really good. I love that lemon dressing there too. I really taste that with the flavoring of the that Owoce lemon herb. And then when you saute it like that, the onions and the peppers with all the meat. Damn, dude. Dude, I'm really hungry. This is really good. That's a home run right there. See what our kebab's like. Eat them with your hands, whatever you want. Let's take off a chunk here. Throw them down. That's fucking delicious. The crunch of the pepper with the seasoning, it's not like real hot pepper or anything else, but it's got so much flavor with the onion and the meat, the way it is all different. Like, here are the scallops. Oh. You don't impress the shit out of somebody when you cook this up, man. I don't even like big peppers either, man. I don't like them. I love these though. 2 for 2. See if we go up 3 for 3 here. Pick up the wrap, close off one end there. Let's see what we got here. Now these got a little more carbs in it because of the breading, man, but just a wrap, man, it's not too much. 3 for 3, man. 3 for 3. Why wouldn't it be, right? It's Crypto.com cookbook, man. Everything's 3 for 3 here. Ain't no strikeouts here, man. You don't even need condiments, man. You don't need anything on there. The dressing, balsamic, vinaigrette, lemon dressing on here. This is a home run meal, guys. You're gonna love it. Your body's gonna love it too. The real key here, is not about making it taste good. It really isn't. It's about fueling the body. Don't eat to satisfy an appetite, eat to fuel the body. Just so happens, we do them both here. We fuel the body, #1 priority. But the way we prepare it and stuff, one, it's fun, it's 3 different variations, and it tastes fucking amazing, man. And it's all this lean protein, man. You get any kind of, I'm spitting all over the place, man. Because I'm eating too fast and my body hasn't swallowed it all, excuse me. You can get any type of fish. I would say get a thicker style, right? Shrimp, scallops, they aren't that expensive. You know, put them on here with the bell pepper. It doesn't cost that much. A little bit of time in prep is kind of fun. And then you got some stuff left over. You can put this, you can make a salad out of it, or you can throw into another wrap if you want. Or if you wanted to, guys, you can leave a few extra thicker pieces and just, you know, put the kebab stick on there and leave them there wrapped up and just throw them on the George Foreman. So, a lot of ways to skin the cat here, but all of them lead to a stronger, healthier body, man. Greg Plitt, helping you eat to perfection, man. Thanks for watching.
You know I feel alright.